think that Fizzy in the mid lane should be the key focus for Team Silent Knights. Always plays a strong lane opponent. Always is trying to bring his leads towards the other lanes. All right, we're finally here, finally loaded up.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
All right, and we're in game 1.
Minions have spawned.
All right, well, there we go. All right. Well, as everyone's getting into lane.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough matchup in the mid lane. Lux into Mel is not ideal. Fizzy's goal is going to be to stay healthy, stay alive.
Yeah, especially considering the level 1 poke from the Smell. Very strong by comparison. I would be careful with looking at the top lane though. This Renekton, especially with that level 2 power spike, could potentially do something. So far, everything's quiet. Nothing particularly happening on either side of the map.
Fizzy doing what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to stay behind that turret, play safe here.
Yep. Will fall behind CS, but only for the short moment. When he turns level 6, he'll probably, or once he turns level 6, so the mouse pressure should be somewhat alleviated. So far, still nothing. Both junglers clearing for bot to top, perhaps looking to influence this Camille Renekton laning.
Fizzy doing a great job so far playing safe. Renekton with a quick back, coming back to lane with a long sword and a pink ward.
Yeah.
Shadow screen the early scuttle crab on the top side.
Back. Yeah, so far just standard laning, just from both teams right now.
Showing on the map here, moving into the bot side. Jungle.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the scuttle. Oh wait, no, the scuttle's not been taken yet. We'll be able to secure at least that one for team that surrendered. So far, laning matchup is pretty even, slightly towards Bonrin there in the mid lane. Although,
Bonrin base shaking a bush here.
Yeah, might get a bit caught here, but should still be able to escape. Is going to lose a little bit of his health bar. Shadow of Light, chunking out his mid laner's lane opponent for the time being. As they're just going to look to shove this wave so that Vex can base. I mean, he's out of mana. So, he's out of mana, low on health. Definitely needs to get that shove in. Fighter, on the other hand, hasn't been able to recall just yet. I don't. Oh wait, no, he has.
This is game 1.
Recall in his inventory. All right. Yeah, nothing too. This is a long. This is very different in comparison to the previous series we've had thus far. There was action happening from like minute 1, with like the level 2 level up timers, and now today's game, everyone just sitting back, farming, letting the lanes play out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at it. Everybody spent their first recall gold. Teleport coming in.
Yeah.
The bot lane from Hui. Not gonna miss much CS here.
Yeah, Bender looking to try and get back to lane. So far the only gold lead. So far, Team Never Surrender with a slight gold lead in the side lane. Not much happening anywhere else on the map.
Fighter taking a poor trade here. 1 level down on Garu.
Yeah. Though I think he is about to hit level 6. Yeah, he should hit it off this next minion. Might look to try and go for a trade, but probably won't. That dominance from their Nectin is still quite strong, as now in comes Garo. Going to look to trade onto Fighter. Won't get the kill just yet. First dragon is spawned up. They might look to try and something as Bonren getting, well, I mean, I would say ganked, but they all know he's here. Strife looking to try and contest over Dragon Vision, but doesn't have the lane priority to back it up. As bot lane's frozen, mid lane is frozen. This should be the dragon being secured over. Oh wait, hang on, hold that thought. As Fighter getting low on the top side, Garo forced to flash away. Does still manage to get the first blood onto Fighter in the top lane. As Garo, once again, as I stated before, this Renekton lane matchup is very rough for this Camille, especially in the early
quick solo kill. That is going to influence this dragon decision. Although Renekton does not have teleport, as he did take Ignite into lane.
Yeah, dragon not taken though, crucially, as both solo laners looking to push out the wave, but Final Spark comes out onto Bonren, does choke him out significantly. Fex, now that he's hit level 6.
This is huge priority now given to Team Silent Knights here. We'll see if they use this to get drag.
Yeah, Fex with the level 6 now just being able to match this Mel in range. Shadow of Light does still have the ultimate. Does use the paranoia onto onto Bonren in the mid lane, forcing him to flash away. Big cooldown burn from Bonren in the mid lane, but will survive ultimately. This should be the dragon going over for Team Silent Knights as he gets out in the mid bot lane as Dragon trying to look to try and get the kill. Devour comes out onto the Nautilus. He will go down eventually. Strife manages to pick that one up. No, he tried to flash in. Dragon flash.
Well, the teleport coming in.
To flash himself in as well. Vex looking to try and turn the tides, but
tomfoolery going down there.
We'll still be able to secure Drake with this.
Bonner now back in lane with full HP. Probably going to secure lane priority here. This is a dangerous spot.
Strife.
Bonner moving in, making this a 3v4.
Yep, they see him on Vision. Strife looking to go for the 50-50. Does manage to get the steal. And there goes the Super Mega Death Rocket onto Vex. Everyone forced to flash away. Now trying to use the final spark. Does manage to hit Strife. Will be able to pick that one up. Golden Eclipse going to come out from Bonren. Not going to pick any kills though. And Dragon going to get hooked in by this Nautilus. Will go down to Vex. And in the meantime, I think Fighter got solo killed again in the top lane.
He did indeed, he did indeed. We're going to have to see a quick replay of that dragon because I believe Shadow smited and left it with 1 HP. We're going to watch a quick replay here. Very, very unfortunate. Yes. Oh, man. That is a killer. That is a killer.
Bit unfortunate. Bit unfortunate.
Back to real time.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there for Team Silent Knights, as the gold lead still in favor of Team Never Surrender right now.
Yeah.
Silent Mostly Knights, on this Renekton.
Securing a double kill for Fizzy in the mid lane, which is going to be huge, especially considering his matchup.
Yeah, because even despite having 2 kills, having picked up 2 kills in that previous team fight, he's actually still behind in gold compared to Bonren on the Mel here. As Team Never Surrender looking to secure this these grubs here. Fighter looking to try and back up his team as there comes the hookshot wall throw, as now comes Paranoia coming in as well. Stripe is just going to immediately get bursted down by the Silent Knights here, as this should be the grubs, the rest of the grubs going over for Team Silent Knights. As Vex Now looking to get some more onto Bonren in the mid lane.
Oh
Uses the
my
final spark to
goodness.
chunk him out. Bonren is getting quite low now. Fex doesn't get the cooldown to take him down. Does still have the Q. Does still manage to secure that kill. And Bonren, after a dominant laning phase, now falling a little bit behind.
Oh no, Tomfoolery roaming to the Tribush clear vision. Arigato getting dove.
Oh no, the Devour comes out onto the way. He will go down as the Dredgefly going to land onto the Jinx. Tomfoolery trying to look to chase this Jinx around, but he's just too far away. Knockup comes out from Catfish Taxi. Tomfoolery, just let it go, man! You can't make it! Stun comes out from the Tom Kenzie. Will go down in the meantime.
Oh, what is this Tomfoolery in the bot lane?
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fex going down to Bonren. I think he's just got caught out by Strife there. I think with all of this vision here, as Team Never Surrender making overall just having better
Let's
team
see a quick replay of what happened here
thus far. Aside from that grub fight.
Oh yes, Fizzy unfortunately going down there. Alright, back to real time.
Yeah, Paranoia down from this Nocturne. We'll still be able to get it back up as Arigato looking to try and flee and fear away the Catfish. Alright, so far though, in terms of like the lanes, not going very well on the side of the Silent Knights. The fighter fighter now down about 1,400 gold on this top side. Okay, Disconnected now having the Eclipse.
Stripe is here, and they are unaware. They're engaging, but
oh no! The Dreadlight comes out from Tomfoolery trying to get the kill at the Catfish Taxi. Not going to be enough though. Fear comes out onto Stripe, and Arigato goes down to the Super Mega Death Rocket, and now he can just chase down Tomfoolery. He misses the Dreadfly onto the wall. Dragon looking to still get that kill, but will be stopped by Shadow of Light.
My goodness, what a volatile bot lane.
Yeah, they just did not know that they just did not expect Strife to be there in the Tribush there, waiting for waiting for that play. As Garo going to slice and dice on the fighter now.
Yeah, Dragon spawning in about 30 seconds in both mid and bot lane. Priority could go either way.
I mean, they did use the Super Mega Death Rocket in that fight, and yeah, I guess it's still probably worse for Team Silent Knights. They still burned more for that fight. So they crucially
about a 3.5k gold lead in Team Never Surrender's favor so far.
Actually, they still have the Paranoia up on Shadow of Light here. As now everyone moving to secure this Infernal Drake. Vex not going to get stunned up here. Shadow of Light chasing after Bonren will get zoned away by Strife on this Red Cane. Now hitting this his power
Oh no,
as well.
Fighter two levels down in the top lane is going to escape. Almost solo killed again by Renekton.
Yep. It's looking quite rough up there, to say the least. Probably not as bad as the Ribbon game from last week.
Interesting
but
choice to go ahead and start this dragon here.
Yeah, Silent Knights. Fighter, crucially not having the teleport up, will have forced Team Silent Knights to give away this dragon as, never mind, they might look to go in here. Tomfoolery trying to get the Dreadline, the dragon still secured by Team Never Surrender here as Final Spark comes out, does manage to pick up Strife.
And the fighter has arrived.
Here comes Fighter, Bonren forced to flash away. Exocultimatum is used onto this spell, will be able to secure that kill, but here comes Garo, pops the Dominus, manages to get the kill onto Fighter. Catfish Taxi goes down in the meantime. Garo flashes in to get the kill on the Fighter. Vex now, and a lot of trouble has to flash away from Garo as the team fight win. Still going to Team Never Surrender. Team Silent Knights still looking to... Team Silent Knights on very low health bars, barely managing to back away from that fight. As... Did they only lose Fighter in that fight?
They lost Tomfoolery.
Oh yeah, I think Nautilus died as well, yeah. Just at the very beginning of the fight. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just... It's really hard to win these team fights now, being so far behind. As
Lost the
Jinx
dragon
now...
there. That's now the first two dragons going over to Team Never Surrender.
Yeah, this Jinx now 4-1, this Renekton 3-0. The gold leads on these, I mean, actually, the Jinx isn't that far ahead of the play right now. Actually, behind in CS for the moment, but now that she's hit that power spike, we'll still be able to start ramping up in terms of the power.
Here's a look at items. We're gonna take a look at gold diff in about 10 seconds. Gonna switch to gold diff in about 8 seconds.
By the way, looking at the bot lane, Bonren going to get caught out by tomfoolery. Golden is going to be used. Not going to be enough to kill the Nautilus. As never mind, there goes the kill. As Bonren still getting pretty low, will be secured by Arigato there in the bot lane. The Super Mega Death Rocket just flying past Arigato, knowing that it's on the way. As it's still a 1-for-1 in the mid on the bot side, but some gold crucially going over to this way. Alright, well, Team Never Surrender now looking to secure the Rift Herald.
In a good position to do it as well with Shadow on the bot lane. They're going to trade for the bot lane turret here.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to. There's not really a way that you can fight this as Silent Knights. Your solo laners, or your Camille is so far behind in this team fight. This Renekton easily can run down to support this the Herald take.
Oh, Bonren going to make it to the bot lane. Going to be able to save that bot lane turret. They are going to go ahead and start on this Rift Herald.
Yeah, they're going to start up now. They do have vision, but I don't think they're going to try and contest this.
Probably a wise decision is Rift Herald is not that important an objective in today's meta.
Yeah, especially considering you still need to buy some time for this way, for this Camille to scale up in the side lanes. Fighter still behind about 2,000 gold in that top lane. I think he should be able to pick up the Triforce now. Still haven't even
Flash and Ignite going out to try to secure a kill on Shadow there.
Yeah, here comes the Paranoia. But I think... Oh, no, Strife is still going to get hit by the dash, and tomfoolery looking to try and secure and engage with the rest of his team, but the rest of his team isn't there. Bomber manages to pick up that kill. Super Mega Death Rocket blocked by Vex, not going to do too much damage here. The health bars on the side of Team Silent Knights still quite high.
Just engaging a 3 versus 4 there in the enemy jungle. Questionable decision making by Team Silent Knights.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what they were trying to go off of there. I feel like at that point you just should leave it, but it's in the past now. So far, gold lead still mostly on this Renekton. Final Spark going to be used to clear the wave. Vex going to base here. That's the first turret going down there.
A little bit of bait going out for Renekton here. See if he takes it.
Yeah, Fighter looking to try
trap has been set.
Yep, Shadow of Light going to try and burst him down. Garo does
still taking one with him. Probably. Oh no!
He's still very low. He does manage to secure the double kill off of this Renekton using that dominance.
Terrible, terrible news.
This Renekton is going to be a big problem. Tomfoolery trying to get some vision on this dragon. I don't know what you're doing there, but he goes down. Catfish Taxi trying to get the engaged Cohen onto Vex. Doesn't land it.
Should have taken the stairs, fella. Should have taken the stairs.
As
like him in it?
I'm sorry, is that a 3.5k gold lead? This Renekton is up an entire item! Oh my god. Oh. Oh dear. I would hate
Looking like Team Silent Knights is setting up for the epic comeback, you could say.
Fortunately, it's not a Yone in the top lane, so Fighter, those deaths aren't doing.
You mean he's not looking to hit his
you
5
guys,
death power spike soon?
I thought that was only the thing on Yone.
Maybe so.
I thought that was only a thing on the Wind Brothers.
New tech. New tech.
The new Camille 1 in 5 power spike. Okay, well, I just realized I haven't had objective timers up the entire time. Whoops.
Yeah, Nautilus also looking for that 10 death power spike, I guess.
Yeah, Bonrin going to use the rebuttal on Arigato's own ultimate. And
oh my gosh!
Bonrin getting that solo kill there onto Arigato. That mel damage is insane. Oh my days, this fighter now looking to get this fight on in the mid lane. We'll decide to back off from it. My goodness, the smell damage.
Things have quieted down for the moment as everyone looks to move into the next sequence of the game.
Excuse me. Alright, well. Lanes return to about an equal standing. Gold now 5k ahead. 4 teams never surrender here. Still mostly on this for Nectin. But slight gold leads there. Slight gold leads for on the side. Knights for not on the side for everyone else on Team Never Surrender. Most of this gold leads on this for Nectin, but everybody's at least slightly ahead. As Dragon Soul spawning in 2 minutes. This will be Dragon Soul. This will be Chemtech Soul for the side of Team Never Surrender if they do get it. Never mind, has Bonrin going to look to get another solo kill onto the Arigato.
Shadow ulting onto Bonrin, but going to be collapsed on by Strife here.
Yeah, does force the flash
Still in a
away
3v2. Thank goodness Tomfoolery missed that cue.
He's about to get knocked up by the... No, he's going to get flashed away from this Kane as Bonrin does not have that golden eclipse to get the kill on this Nautilus anymore. But, yeah, no, this Mel champion, still insanely strong, if given the right circumstances! Oh my goodness. The Nautilus... Yeah, it's just been too strong. Shadow Light trying to flash himself in. Catfish actually forced to flash in himself to save his mid laner, and he will be able to escape. Bonrin making plays here on the side of Team Never Surrender. That was the Mel is doing insane work here. And this is just going to teleport back in. The dragon spawning in 40 seconds.
Oh, Fizzy finding himself in a terrible spot here. And I'm not sure he sees it coming.
Fighter's still locked in these side lanes.
Team Silent Knights unaware that 4 on Team Surrender are here.
The Spiraling Despair was used from Arigato. It missed though. Because now, that is a very important ultimate being used right before this Dragon Soul spawns. There's now Fighter needing to back away from Bonrin here. It's just a rebuttal damage, but it's still insane. As now here comes Renekton. Paranoia comes out from Shadow of Light. This should be the last team fight that they can trust to try and win. They do manage to kill Bonrin though, as Dragon going to get killed by Fighter here, but the rest of the fight going insane.
Arigato in a terrible spot.
Going very poorly for the side of Team Silent Knights, as it's just Vex remaining standing for the Silent Knights. This will be the Dragon Soul being secured by Team Never Surrender. If you thought this Renekton was hard to kill earlier, I don't think this Renekton dies for the rest of the game with this soul up.
From bad to worse for Team Silent Knights here.
Yeah, this Pain also getting insane, probably gonna get insane heals from this Chemtech Dragon. Oh my. Yeah. The old chat, Strife, with a bit of the BM.
A little bit of a grudge being held by Strife there towards Shadow.
Oh, Bender, you don't want to be standing there. Okay, he does manage to dodge away from the root, but this is still half the lane against the smell.
Team Silent Knights gonna look to stall here.
Yeah, I mean, that's all they can really do. This fighter might get himself caught here. Slicing dice comes out from Garo, but there's the hook shot. Fighter will be able to escape. I'm more concerned that Bonran's just going to murder Bender again in the bot lane. Right, ultimate's up on for basically everyone. They're trying to look to get the pick onto the smell here. I think Bonran reads it though. Yeah, they're just gonna push out the mid lane. Might look to try and start this Baron up, actually. With everyone being in the bot side, if they show, that's probably just Baron going over. As, yeah, they're looking to try and catch out Fighter now. He does manage to see Tepix Taxi there and push as Paranoia comes out. And it's actually onto the Mel on the bot side. Bonran going to go down. To Tom Fluer going to be the one picking that one up, but that should be Baron, right? I mean, they burned everything in the bot side to try and kill this Mel. As, yeah, Team Never Surrender going to just immediately go onto the Baron now. Fighter.
Unfortunately, got a kill onto the Nautilus shortly before he hits his 10-death power spike.
Unfortunate, yeah, as that's a super mega death rocket coming out on the bot side as well. That's the wave being cleared immediately as, yeah, they didn't get the kill onto Bender there, but that's still the side lane in pressure being immediately alleviated. Damn. TTTV Dragon immediately alleviating the side lane issues. 14 Never Surrender. Oh no. I think all of our predictions might just be turned on our heads today as
Don't do it, Tom Foolery. I know you're thinking about it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, this catfish, he's looking to try and catch this tasty catfish here. But I think that this catfish is so big he might just eat you. As there comes the Abyssal Dive. Not gonna land onto anyone though.
Yeah, Tom Fuller, you're gonna be forced to flash there.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait. Well, now Team Nemstar are just going to looking to go in on this mid lane turret. Paranoia comes out though from Shadow of Light here. Dragon just immediately gets bursted down by the side of Team Silent Knights, and here comes the pick though. Captain Taxi forced to flash away, but he's still going to go down. Everyone's going down, and this is the team fight turn that we wanted to see from the Team Silent Knights.
A little bit of sign of light.
Just yet, Law. Unfortunately, this Renekton is still going to be a bit of an issue in the side lane. As a patented Australian, I can tell you that having a strong crocodile is going to be a big problem when you're just traveling out and about.
Gotta watch out for the crocs.
Yeah. Well, they do manage to get some side lane pressure. They take down the mid-tier 1. They take down that bot tier 2 that they were trying to get earlier. And Fighter now also looking to get this top tier 1 as well. looking to get a bit of a gold injection back into Team Silent Knights. Actually only down about 2,000 gold now. As comparison from the earlier in the game. I think they were behind 7k before. And that gold lead is now shrunk to about 2k.
Yeah, that was a huge teamfight win for Team Silent Knights there, absolutely. If nothing else, it's going to up morale.
Still though, this Dragon Soul is going to be a bit of a problem. Tomfoolery buying a Bramble Vest in order to try and alleviate that issue, but I don't think he's the one that really needs it. I think most of his healing is going to be coming from this Renekton, who's going to be side laning most of the game. Elder Dragon spawning in 30. Team Silent Knights looking to try and position themselves for this dragon. Here comes the teleport here from Bonrin, as Lux doesn't manage to land the Light Binding. Yeah, everyone's moving down on their way here. It's just going to be a straight 5v5 to determine who's going to win game 1 here.
Oh, Shadow immediately ulting in.
Here goes the final spark though, not going to land onto anyone. Hexagon Domain is going to be used on Dragon, and that's going to be the kill onto the Catfish, onto the Jinx, and that's just going to be a free double. Strife now going to go down onto the to Shadow of Light here, as Team Silent Knights might just look to steal this game away.
Gonna use the flash.
Going in, getting the hook shot onto this Renekton. I think he might actually go down. Garo trying to slice and dice way away, but he's not going to be able to. Shutdown goes on to Shadow of Light, and that might just be Elder going on to the Team Silent Knights here. Bonrin looking to try and maybe get an extra pick, get a cheeky pick here. Fighter will get the cue to back away from this Elder Dragon.
And Team Silent Knights channeling their inner Crocodile Dundee as they jump out of the Renekton.
Tomfoolery now trying to catch out Bonrin here, as he will get rooted up. The Dreadline is about to come out though, and there goes the Elder Dragon. There goes the final spark. Bonrin will still go down for this, as Team Silent Knights may look to actually turn this game and flip it right on its head.
You can't count them out. And I've got news for you.
Oh my.
Vex is unstoppable.
Strife might have just jinxed this game away, as Shadow of Light is returning the favor for the BM from earlier. Oh my god. And here I thought this game was gonna be over, but I think we still have a game on our hands, Tyler.
I'd say so. Every prediction for this game did come back to 3 games, so we did expect it to be close.
Yeah, we expected this to be really close, and it was not looking. It was looking like it was going to not be the case earlier in the day. But we've got the game on our hands. Gold leads on Team Never Surrender, just on this Renekton now, as Team Silent Knights have scaled up into the late game. Now, crucially though, this Jinx still has I mean, it's still, if this Jinx gets excited, this could still turn the whole team fight on its head, and I think that's what they've been trying to do. Yes, this Renekton is strong, but when you're fighting against 5 people, that's going to be a bit of a problem. As Team Silent Knights just going to look to secure this Baron. It's gone. It's gone. Strife is going into the bot side jungle. It's gone. Super Mega Death Rocket trying to be used to steal it away. Not going to be able to. And that's just a Baron going over to Team Silent Knights. And they might just look to try and end the game with this. They have Exodia for probably only about 30 seconds now. They can probably get a really good push here in the mid lane. They're all going to group up for it. Fighter looking to try and get some, or not Fighter, Garo looking to try and get some side lane pressure, but this mid lane tier 2 should go down. This mid lane inhibitor turret should go down. Actually, the Elder Dragon just about to wear off. They're looking to try to get the fight here. They will use the final spark to try and kill out Bonrin, but Shadow of Light goes down in the meantime. Fighter still looking to try and turn this fight around. That's a triple kill going over to Dragon. Vex and Arigato need to back away. Strife comes in to flash it onto Vex. Vex forced to flash away himself. That's a bit of a tongue twister. As Team Silent Knights trying to look to end the game there.
Trying to force a play there. Trying to get a little ahead of themselves, I think. Maybe should have played that a little more patiently underneath Team
I don't think I can fault them for that. They really had to have tried something. This Renekton is still insanely strong. The overall team fight, I still think, is actually better for the side of Team Never Surrenders. Hold that thought. Strife might get caught out in the topside jungle, as Arigato not going to land the fear. The Strife will be able to escape. And that's 3 Baron buffs now gone off the side of the Team Silent Knights. They still have this Way and Lux here to push it, to clear these waves from afar. As you know what that means, Law. We're gonna get another 5v5 in about 2 minutes time for this Elder Dragon. At least we should expect it, right?
Absolutely.
We should expect
and it's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be mayhem.
It's gonna be chaotic. My play-by-play is going to be tested for this. But yeah, no, everybody on the side of Team Silent Knights are now much stronger in terms of their items, in terms of their builds. This Camille now is insanely strong in the side lane. Looking to try and take these top lane tier, this top lane tier 1. Nobody matching on the side of Team Never Surrender.
Tom Fuller having a hard time fitting into the bush there.
Yeah,
a little bit of a big body.
They're looking to try and get a bush cheese kill onto Garo here.
This crocodile smells something in that river.
It's not gonna work. They know.
That's surprising because usually crocodiles love water, right?
Yeah. Although they're typically Australian crocodiles, I mean they're called saltwater crocodiles for a reason. So probably likes water, not this kind of water here in the river.
Fair point.
Alright, well that should be the mid lane. Alright, well both teams now looking to push out these mid and bot lanes.
You guys, I've had the items up many times. But here they are again.
I think if you press O, you can keep the items up the whole time.
I've had them up quite a bit.
Alright. Well, now looking to try to get this team fight here is Arigato going to use the Spiraling Despair onto this Renekton, forced to use the Dominus himself to keep himself alive, but that's a big cooldown coming out from this Renekton and from this way here as the dragon spawns up. But this Renekton does still have the teleport here. Team Silent Knights looking to try and drag the Elder Drake out.
Yeah, crucially, Renekton going to make it back to this fight with full health. This could go very wrong.
Looking to get the direct line onto the spell. There's the Hextech Ultimatum. They're just going to one-shot Bonnerin. That's a triple knockup coming out from the side of Team Never Surrender.
Oh, Jinx is excited. Be careful.
He's free-hitting. He's getting excited. He's flashing in. Gets the fear off from Arigato. Will he be able to get the kill? No, he won't. Vex going to get secured by Capish Taxi as Garo is going to secure the ace for Team Never Surrender. And you can end the game. You can end the game. What are you doing? Why are you going on the Elder Dragon? Why are you getting pushed to the mid lane? What are you doing? They can end the game, right?
Maybe not feeling like they have quite enough time during the game. Maybe that's what they're thinking. It was like 40-second death timers. The Elder Dragon's taking so long. What you don't realize is there's a Nautilus spawning in 10 seconds with his 10 death power spike.
Oh, that's true. The 10 death spike Nautilus. They should probably wait for Bonrin and Strife to respawn before getting this Elder Drake. That should be good enough. Dragon might Dragon might appreciate the Elder, but it's probably fine as Fighter. Now looking to come back into this fight here. Going to get the stuff. I don't know what you're... I don't think this is a good idea, Fighter! Fighter! I don't think this is a good idea! Force the flash to try and get away. But it still goes down. Oh, Fighter, no, I don't think that was a good idea.
Fighter wants to fight.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, they have Elder Drag and a numbers advantage.
Yeah, Team Silent Knights now have to find a way to have to stall out this Elder Dragon. Gonna be hard to do with this Baron coming up, though. Yeah, Bender in the bot lane, not even anywhere close to this Elder. To this Baron. They're just gonna start that one up. Tomfoolery and Vex looking to try and get some vision around, but this Drake is gone. Maybe use the final spark to try and steal it away. Won't be able to steal it though. Bonran getting really low off of that final spark, but will be able to ultimately survive. It was going so well, and then it just flipped right back around like a pancake. I'm gonna have to get some water after this game.
I think we may currently be in the quiet before the storm.
Yeah. That's now Exodia from the side of Team Never Surrender. Vex needs to be really careful. Bonman is extremely powerful on this Mel, who's full build? No, still has a Doran's Ring in his inventory as Vex forced to flash away from Bonman's flash attempt. As yeah, they need to try and defend this these Baroned up minions. And the Elder Dragon forced to give up this inhibitor, but they can't give up much more for the time being. As Ru comes out onto Garo, but that's just a Renekton. He still has plenty of health to try and end out the rest of this game. As the wave clear significantly hampered by these Baron empowered minions. Tomfoolery looking to try and frontline for the rest of his team, but he's just gonna go down to the Smell and Tom Kent. The Abyssal Dive under the Dragon, the double turret's not even going to phase him as the Light Binding gets reflected back on the Arigato. He gets taken out. Bonran getting that kill off the way. I think that's gonna do it. I think that's going to end the game. Final Spark comes out for Vex, but they're all so low, but they just can't finish off the game as Vex, now the last man standing to try and take them out. Team Never Surrendered, but he will not be able to do it. They will be able to take game one, and Team Never Surrender taking a decisive lead in this